Since I've been doing some work on my astrophotography rig to get it ready for the winter season, I thought I would upload some footage from some microscopy of samples taken around where I live. I suppose it's technically still collecting photons, but you could pretty much apply that logic to anything in life that involves the use of vision. I'll try and provide some context with what I think some of these things are, but remember I'm extremely new to this. So here are some things under a microscope to, I don't know, classical music. This one, I believe, is a colonial algae, but it's unlike any I've seen pictures of or been able to find pictures of online, so not quite sure. It sure can create quite the current, that's for sure. And you can definitely see when we go to, I believe this was the 800 times zoom, but you can definitely see that it's made up of individual tiny cellular bodies with but it's hard to tell what's in the middle. It almost seems like I feel like I can see individual cells in the center too, but I could be wrong. Now, I certainly knew what these guys were when I first saw them. Euglenoids. I actually quite like these little guys. They're very interesting to watch at their nice green color and their little eye spot, and they have an interesting movement. It's also always quite fun watching their flagellum, I guess, flagell around. I forget what zoom I was at when I found this little, what I think is a crustacean. I haven't actually checked which particular species it is yet. It does look familiar to me, but I'm pretty sure it's some kind of crustacean. Also, it has some little hitchhikers. I'm not exactly sure what species they are. They remind me of Vorticelle, but they don't have quite the long connection to the thing they're connecting to. Here's an unknown type of flagellate, or at least not unknown, but unknown to me, and a whole bunch of, I'm pretty sure all the little tiny ones are flagellates too, by how they move. Of course, you can see how many of them there were in this wider shot. Now this was an interesting one that I captured. It was a euglenoid that had gone barreling straight into this heliozoa. Now it managed to get off of its little spiky things, which unfortunately I couldn't really resolve that well with my microscope, but it was interesting to see that the euglenoid kind of got stunned, and here you can see it seems to be kind of trailing its guts a little bit. I am not sure whether it ended up succumbing to the trauma of I think the heliozoa injects a kind of something that disables the cell. So whether it survived or not, I am not sure. I watched for quite a while, but